everybody, my name is Tanya. I'm an intern here at Poughkeepsie Farm Project, and today we're going to be making corn pone patties. I hope you enjoy the recipe, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Corn is traditionally grown in a milpa. Milpa is derived from Nahuatl, a Central American indigenous peoples language, meaning cultivated field, where corn is planted with beans, squash, or even melons, sweet potatoes, or peppers. The kernels of corn are eaten differently depending on the variety of corn. Some are eaten fresh, some are popped into crunchy popcorn, and most varieties of corn grow hard and dry and are for grinding into corn flour, also known as cornmeal. Farming ancestors in Central America grew corn over centuries from what originally was a kind of grass seed. They grew the plant and saved seed from the largest and tastiest plants, and continued to do so year after year until a domesticated corn with large and useful seed kernels was created. To make corn pone patties, the ingredients you will need are 3 ears of fresh sweet corn, 2 cups cornmeal, half a cup flour, 1 cup applesauce, 1 cup coconut milk, 2 eggs or 2 flax eggs, 2 teaspoons baking powder, a pint of blueberries, 1 teaspoon of salt, and vegetable oil. The tools you'll need for this recipe are a cutting board, a kid or adult chef knife, spatula, spoon, fork, can opener, 2 large bowls, a medium pot, and a stovetop.
So we're going to start this recipe by shucking the corn, which means removing the husks from the outside of the cob. So you're just going to pull down with the husk if there are any, and you can compost them if you have compost. And next you're going to remove the silks. Just twist the corn cob in your hand. That'll remove silks. You can also use a towel for that. That's helpful too. But this will get most of them off. Take our adult chef knife or our kid chef knife and remove the kernels from the cob. So I'm going to try it with both. First the adult chef knife. You're going to cut just beneath the surface of the kernels on one side and then turn the corn so it's on the flat side and continue cutting. Great, and you might want to stand it up and just get a couple of those extra kernels that you missed. And add that into the bowl. There we go. And then we're going to make this bowl our wet ingredient bowl. So all of the wet ingredients include a cup of coconut milk, 2 eggs. So I like to crack the egg on the side of the bowl and then open it like a book facing down. And the eggshells are really good for your plants at home. All right, you can do the second egg, just crack and open facing down like a book. Nice. And other liquid ingredients, we have a cup of applesauce, and that's it. So all your liquid ingredients you can stir together. The dry ingredients for this recipe are 2 cups of cornmeal, which is here. We've got some gluten-free all-purpose flour, or you could just add the regular wheat flour, some baking powder, and salt. Great, and you're going to take a fork and just whisk all of that together, or a whisk. If you wanted to make a version of this that doesn't have egg, you could actually make something called a flax egg, which is a vegan egg substitute. You could take a tablespoon of flax meal or a tablespoon of flax seed and add twice as much water, so 2 tablespoons of water, stir it around, let it sit for about 4 to 5 minutes and just let it thicken up, and that's going to be a nice egg substitute. So that's the recipe I just gave was for 1 flax egg, so you'd want to double it for this recipe. Okay, so we're going to add our dry ingredients into our wet ingredients. Nice. So we have a beautiful batter here, and it should look a little bit runny, but if you feel like it's too runny, you could always add a little bit more flour. In a skillet, you're going to warm some vegetable oil You can use coconut, grapeseed, canola, whatever vegetable oil you have, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan, get it nice and warm. And then you're going to drop the pancake batter just by a few tablespoons at a time into little patties. Let them cook for about 3 or 4 minutes on each side. Kind of like making pancakes, you look for the edges to start to get dry, and you're going to look for little sizzly bubbles in the center, and that's how you know they've been cooked all the way through before you flip them over. I'm just starting to notice some bubbles in the middle of the patty, so I'm just going to check a little bit, see if it's browning. Yeah, they're golden brown, so good time to flip. Ooh! Whoops! Oh, gorgeous. These look great. Oh! So golden. Okay, so make sure you keep the heat on low. It's better to cook them low and slow than to try to rush it and burn them. There's a lot of quick breads throughout the world. They're quick bread meaning they don't contain yeast. They use like baking powder or baking soda to rise. So some of the quick breads that I know of that I absolutely love are Southern cornbread, which is so delicious, African or Indian chapati, which is a wheat bread. Sometimes it's made with butter or oil. It's rolled out flat and cooked as a flatbread in a frying pan. And then there's also Irish soda bread, which is a oven-baked bread that has dried fruit and sometimes nuts in it. Those are all really delectable quick breads that you should try. Okay, these are looking amazing. So let's put them on a plate and top them with some blueberries. So you can choose if you would like to put your blueberries inside the batter and then cook them mashed inside the corn pone patties, or you can put them on top. Whichever way you choose to eat it, it's delicious. You can have it for breakfast, for a snack, or for a really tasty dessert. Enjoy!
How did you like the recipe? Leave a comment down below and post videos and pictures on social media with the hashtag POKfoodpower.